This is where the traffic is. This is also where the traffic is. There's traffic here too.
Sponsorships. We all know them. It's when a YouTuber gets sponsored by a company to promote that company's product, website, or really whatever. It depends. I mean, it could be a mobile game. It could be a monthly subscription. And we all know how it works. A company asks a YouTuber, "Hey, can you promote our company for this much money?" And then the YouTuber's like, "Yeah, sure," right? And it's a great way YouTubers get money. It's just some sponsorships just aren't good as other sponsorships. Today we're going to be going over the really bad sponsorships. Now, before I bring up any sponsors, I just want to talk about what is a good and bad sponsorship. And, well, I'm only going to be talking about what a bad sponsorship is, because this entire video is about bad sponsors. But basically, a bad sponsorship is a sponsor that sponsors every YouTuber you know, is all over the place, all across the platform, different genres of YouTubers all over the platform, right? And also, the sponsor segments are like really annoying, boring, and are the same repeated script over and over again, right? And here's the biggest one, it's the most important one. Whenever the sponsor product isn't what is like advertised as, what's the product is crappy. Now, our first sponsor that I am not getting paid by, that I'm going to be complaining about, and that sponsor is, you might have guessed it, Raid Shadow Legends. Now, we all know what Raid Shadow Legends is, right? It's that mobile game that sponsors every YouTuber, literally any and every YouTuber, and it is all over the place. Well, can I please tell you the dark truth about Raid Shadow Legends? It's not really a good game. It's not really a good game. Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's pretty garbage. But anyway, as I was saying, Raid Shadow Legends is mainly just one of those cheap, boring mobile games. And no, the graphics is not good. The studio that made it just put some effort into the game. I mean, if you could just be any good game studio, right? And get graphics like Raid Shadow Legends. It's not AAA graphics or anything. So the fact that people advertise Raid as this AAA graphics, ultra realistic game is just stupid. And the gameplay is horrible. All you do is just fight a bunch of enemies with your basic heroes, and don't get me started on microtransactions. The only reason this game is able to pay so many YouTubers through sponsorships is because of the microtransaction. Because this game is basically meant to make you addicted to it, it will be flooded with microtransactions. I don't think that's the right word, but still, it will be like filled with microtransactions. Because there's the thing, at a certain point in the game, you're gonna be like really low on coins, characters like champions or whatever, right? So you need to open these loot boxes and spend money on microtransactions, and that's how the game makes money. And most of the time, those like free rewards you get from YouTubers, they aren't really doing that much. And in general, the game, the story, and whatnot is trash. I'm sorry, Raid Shadow Legends, but you weren't very good. Okay, so the next sponsor I'm going to be talking about that I'm not sponsored by is Established Titles. Now, you might have heard of them before, Established Titles, but they're actually a giant scam. Now, if you don't know what Established Titles is, it's basically this website where you can buy a plot of land in Scotland. And here's the thing, apparently if you buy land in Scotland, you can have your name begin with Lord or Lady, right? Which is like one of the appeals, right? But here's the other thing. If you buy land from Established Titles, you get to plant a tree. Well, not really. It's basically the money that they get. they fund it to some tree planting organization, and then the money that you gave them, they'll use to plant a tree. So yeah. And well, the thing about the company is that they're just a giant scam. Because here's the thing, you aren't actually getting a plot of land. Like, you can't fly over to Scotland and be like, well guys, this is my land now. They'll just look at you weird, right? Because, well, it's just a souvenir plot of land. It's not real land. And all you're getting is just some paper certificate saying, hey guys, you have land. Yippee. And yeah, established titles, you're a scam. Okay, so this next sponsor that I'm going to be talking about is actually a pretty good sponsor. It's just that I see it everywhere. Everywhere I go, I see its face. And that sponsor is the one and only Honey. Now, you know what Honey is. It's basically whenever you go on a website, you get coupons. Now, let me explain. So, let's say you're buying the, I don't know, Marvel Legends, Hobie Brown, Spider-Punk, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 action figure from Hasbro, right? And you decide, hey, why not get this cheaper? $25 is a lot of money. So, you decide to click on the Honey extension on your app, and boom. There you go, you got coupon codes, and you get that Hobie Brown action figure for cheap. Just the only thing that I have about it, isn't that bad, it's just, it always gets sponsored. But since Honey's actually a good sponsor, I have no problem with it. Okay, so our next sponsor is a sponsor that I don't actually think is very good, but a lot of people use, and it is a item related to food. What is that item? HelloFresh. This is going to be our last sponsor of the day that I'm not sponsored by, that we're going to be talking about. Now, what is HelloFresh? HelloFresh is a meal preparing kit, planning kit thing, right? That delivers like meals for you to make in a box, like Amazon, right? And then like that, like easy instructions, and then to help you make the meals. But the only problem is, the meals aren't actually very good. People who've tried the meals before have said the food kind of tastes garbage and horrible and kind of like cardboard. And also, the meal sizes and proportions aren't on point. Sorry, this is the end now. Hopefully you guys had a great time. I sure did. Talking about all these YouTube sponsors. This is just gonna be like my end card where I talk about all the stuff. And really, all these sponsors, this is my opinion. Like, I'm not stopping you guys from, like, downloading any of these games, like getting these subscriptions, buying this fake land. It's not a big deal, right? It's just that I feel like, I find these just to be a bit like scammy and shady. And heck, I might do a tier list video for these like sponsorships with even more sponsorships in them. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. I had a great time, and have a great Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, every day. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do what all those other YouTubers say. It's my opinion, and if you have a problem with it, you can suck my